What up, peeps? Welcome to today's vlog. Got my boy Ryan.
Yo.
My dog, Homie. Homie, where you at?
Homie.
Homie. Homie.
Oh, he's coming.
There he is.
Yeah.
Homie.
The home dog.
Abby and Kyle walked down to Ace Hardware to get some zip ties and a few other things that we need. They are going to be working on these, the shelf liners today, hopefully getting all those done. Ryan, well, everyone's been cleaning up. I got here a little bit late. I stopped to get some food. Kyle put up the fire extinguisher and the bubble wrap thing back here. Fire extinguisher and bubble wrap thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's way too big.
So you just pull it and boom. Bubble wrap.
It's too big. It's like wedged in between the wall and the actual little like frame thing.
That's what it does. Like, it kind of just lays up against because of how it like works.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just how it works.
Well, it'll work for us.
Yeah.
We'll just pull it down. This will be like our little. This whole area will be our shipping area. So we'll just pull the bubble wrap. You know, roll your stuff up, whatever.
Yeah.
We also need to make room for Yoda out here. We have a spot for him. We just have to make it work. And the cabinet that we were going to use for consoles, I think we've decided to change that. We are going to put N64 stuff in here because we can't fit all the N64 games in this cabinet. We have all these to add into it, plus more up there, and yeah, they're just not going to fit. So we're going to move the N64 into that cabinet, make this one consoles, which I don't even really like that idea. I'd rather have that one be consoles then, so that it's just like consoles and then all games. It's weird to have one game one, then the console one, then all the games again. So I don't know. We'll figure it out, but we know for sure that this one is not going to be N64. That one is. The shelf liners are looking good.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. So NES is done. Ryan's about to finish up Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
PS1's done. We do need to add a couple more shelves, but... And then, did you do this side?
Not really.
So these three are done. So we need to do down here, over here.
Look at the game.
Oh yeah, we also got a nice little GameCube section going. That's everything.
I've been working.
Controllers at the bottom.
I was also working on like the accessories and stuff for.
Yeah. So where are we going? So Ryan got accessories up here for the Xbox, and then some 360 accessories there and there, not put up yet, but they are like where they're supposed to be. And then haven't done anything else over here, it looks like, just yet. But yeah, it's definitely coming along. And then we decided to keep this middle one, the system cabinet, because this one has a bunch of toys in it, so it makes more sense to have toys, even though there are some games, but it's only half games. The top three shelves are Sega, bottom two, well, these two shelves are going to be toys, and the bottom will be stickers, so, and then we'll have consoles in here. Still need to fill it out some more. We put Yoda up here. We had to move the glass case out about 6 inches, as you can see. His lightsaber does not fit. It goes through the ceiling, but I saw another game store on Facebook. They have the same Yoda statue, and they have him with a power glove on, which I think looks pretty cool. So if we get a power glove, we'll do that. And then I added a Superboy in here. That was just a blank space, so it fit perfectly. And then this is now the Nintendo 64 cabinet. So there it is. It looks way more full than it did over there. We obviously put a lot more games in here as well, but got that little sign up top, and I used a CD case to make a little stand. The 3 extra copies of Ocarina, just because I can't fit them in here. Got controllers up top, boxed games on the next shelf. We also added these little stickers to all the glass cases that will have that applicable to the items inside, basically. So there we go. Couple sealed controllers in here, and then just some of the like better titles. The really good titles are all on these, so you can see them there. These are all of the color variant ones that are not like on the shelf. There's Donkey Kong and Earthworm Jim there, and Fighter's Destiny 2 there's black cartridge, but these are all the other ones, basically just the cheaper ones. And then we have all these. more good ones right here on this shelf. This whole little section, it's all Shadows of the Empire and Star Wars Racer. And then this is all sports games on this shelf. This is all of the stock we have, so we do not have any back stock for N64. I did it like this because it's just better to not have to deal with back stock. And then on the very bottom, we have all of the Japanese imports. Excuse me. What the heck? We have all the Japanese imports. On the left-hand side, we have the little adapters to play them, and then just some memory cards and jumper packs there. And then we swing around here. This cabinet looks a little different. So we have the Xbox sign and then a couple sealed accessories there. Put out some of the big box kind of stuff on the side there just to fill out that shelf. The next shelf down is TurboGrafx and then one PC Engine game. So there's all those. The next shelf is the Neo Geo Shelf, which I love. We have the AES system here with the controller, both the cables. These are the 3 AES games we have. And then we have the 2 MVS games right here so far. We have one more that we need to test. It's Japanese, and I just want to make sure that we know what game it is before putting it out. And then we just have big box stuff down here. Original Xbox console in the box, and then a couple Xbox One games. I also put the Spider-Man game out here, which kind of filled that out. So this shelf, this cabinet is looking great. I love it. Need to retape this because it keeps falling down like that. You want to do this, Ryan?
Yeah.
Just like get a piece of tape across, like across the front here and across the back. It keeps falling. And then this cabinet hasn't changed too much aside from getting some more of the GameCube games out here. Looks like the Wii games fell. And put some, it looks really random, but I put some Game & Watches out here. I think that, I don't know, like, I don't have enough to fill this cabinet right now, but I was trying to figure out what we're going to do with the handheld systems. It would make sense to have them with the Game & Watches, but then they won't be near the game. So one of my thoughts was to, because these 2 cabinets are supposed to be handheld games, and I thought it might be cool to have the top shelf of one just be all of the handheld systems, all the Game Boys, Game Boy Advances, all that. Get that done. Awesome. Cool. So, yeah, it's kind of where we're at right now. I think that Ryan and Kyle are both about to be leaving. It's almost 5.
Yeah, probably.
So, of course, Abby and I will be staying late to, get stuff done. But, yeah, it's coming along, and I think we are on track to launch the website tomorrow, which is scary. Abby and I have to stay really late tonight to work on, repricing and everything. So far, we repriced GameCube, and she's working on the Wii games right now. I still need to go through the rest of the cabinet here and through the cabinets and pull out stuff that needs to be repriced. I know one for sure, because Sam pointed it out to me, was this Suikoden 5 going for $200 now, which is crazy. So yeah, there's a lot. I'm assuming that's not the right price. I'm assuming that's probably close, because I think we got one on our trip, so we should have 2 of those now. But yeah, some of the stuff's definitely gonna have to change, but I'm loving how everything's coming out so far. It looks so cool. And this piece of wood is only here to block the sun, because moving this cabinet out, it made a gap right here and the doors behind there, so there was like 5 inches of sun just coming through the entire cabinet. So I put that board there just for now. Once we get the coverings on the windows and stuff, we'll take that board out because it looks horrible. Just there for now.
Showing off something cool.
What is it?
It's a Pokeball. See? It says Pokeball.
I don't know this one.
And yeah, open it up.
It looks
Oh. Is it on? I don't know if it's on. Well, anyways, usually, yeah,
Now throw it.
yeah.
Yeah, it senses when you're close to it.
Oh, that is so cool.
You need to fill the Pokeball. You need to hold that.
Yeah, you need to hold it.
Ooh.
Hold it.
Yeah, the lights on the side of the base can become different colors.
Doesn't that feel nice?
It does. It feels a little small for my hand, but I've never held a real Pokeball.
I think it feels really good. Like,
They're not real. And they're made for children.
This is the closest.
but yeah, I think it feels really good. Yeah.
I do like the weight and everything. It's the closest to a real Pokeball that you'll get.
Hold it.
Oh, I caught something. I don't know what it was. Yeah.
Nice.
Probably a very...
It changed the bottom.
Weird. Why?
I guess I got a Pikachu.
Like the 4 colors.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
You remember where you got it from?
Big Bad Toy Store.
Big Bad Toy Store.
Big Bad Toy Store. Is that online?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Sweet.
So if you guys want one, if they're still in stock, I don't know.
Yeah, there's a limited amount. I think each one has like a serial number on the bottom.
Let's see the number. I love how it moves. Ooh. Very cool.
Yeah. Super cool.
We're going to be leaving pretty soon, guys. Before we do, of course, I want to give you an update for the end of the day, show you guys everything that we got finished. It's going to look pretty similar to the last clip that I filmed, because it's more just like organizing and stuff that we did. But yeah, also, I wanted to mention, we are repricing stuff, and a couple people don't seem to understand why. And the reason is because when prices fluctuate, typically we don't reprice stuff. Like we reprice a game when we get it in. If the price goes up or down, usually we just leave it. If it's drastic, of course, we'll do something, but typically we just leave them. The reason we're repricing stuff right now before reopening is because prices, for one, prices are crazy right now. Stuff is fluctuating so much, and especially like on PlayStation 3, if we leave the prices where they're at right now and we launch the website, a ton of stuff is going to sell out. And then in a week or two, when we reopen our physical store, we're going to be sold out of a ton of stuff, and it's not going to be, what's the right word? Like, for the customers that come in, for our local customers, they're going to be unimpressed. And that would be a very, very bad thing on your grand reopening. So we're not raising prices because we're trying to squeeze every penny out of every game. I think for anyone who's been watching the videos, you know that that's not what we're trying to do, obviously. It's more just about making sure that we have some stuff when we actually open, because keeping inventory is already a huge problem for us. Just imagine how much worse it would be if a bunch of stuff was underpriced. So hopefully you guys can kind of understand, why we have to do that. And it's not like we're repricing everything. It's just, there's a couple things especially where it's like, we have a game priced at like 35, but it's averaging 80 to 100 now. And it's like, if we launched the website tomorrow, that game would be gone instantly, and our local customers would never even have a chance. They would never even know that they missed out on something. So it's, like I said, it's not about making a few extra dollars. It's about just maintaining our inventory levels, which we have so much trouble with already. That's why you see us getting so many packages mailed in. That's why we go on these road trips and buy inventory. That's why we go to Goodwill. We go to other game stores. We buy stuff from other game stores' websites. We find stuff on eBay. Like, most stores do not do this because they do not have a website where they sell 50% of their inventory. You know what I mean? Like, most places can just rely on trade-ins to have a steady flow of inventory, keep their levels where they need to be, and they're fine. But for us, we can't do that. We cannot rely on trade-ins for our inventory. It just doesn't work. Every time we have kind of done that and we don't look elsewhere, we sell out of everything, and then we don't have much, and that's not good. Having inventory is extremely important. It's not just about selling everything. So those are the reasons. Hopefully you guys can understand. Let's take a look at what we did today. All right. So the glass cases over here maybe look a little bit different from the last time I filmed. I moved this stuff down so I could have an empty shelf here instead of an empty shelf here, because GameCube games are taking up pretty much the whole thing now. We had these on the GameCube shelf as well that I can't fit, but we have those white GameCube controllers that we got the other day in the box, and we have some other boxed Wii accessories and controllers that I would like to put in here as well. So I'm thinking those will just fill out this shelf, hopefully. And still don't have anything for down there. I'll have to figure something out, maybe a Mario statue or something. And then a lot of people were suggesting to paint the the yardsticks, which is a great idea, and we probably will do that eventually. Right now, it's unfortunately kind of a low priority because most of them you can't even see. Like one on the GameCube shelf there, you can't see. There's some stuff behind some of these, can't see it. Behind the PS1 games, can't see it. PS2 games, can't see it. So you can see it right there, obviously. But a lot of them you can't see, but eventually we probably will paint them. Painting them white is a great suggestion that you guys gave us. This cabinet I think pretty much looks the same from earlier. This one might look the same from last time I filmed, I'm not sure. N64, I don't think I did any more there, but Super Nintendo and NES I had to move some stuff around because we had a bunch of new games to put out. So it's a little bit more full. We even have some back stock here of some of the glass case games to put in the back. But as you can see, I kind of moved things around a little bit in there. Took the Virtual Boy games out of here and put them in the other cabinet. The system one, I still have not completely filled it up yet. But, you know, it is what it is. And then shelf liners. Need one down there. Need one on the bottom of each of these. The bottom ones we're not super concerned about because if it's just stuff like that, we're not going to need it. But eventually, you know, that'll change. The GameCube stuff here, got the controllers moved down. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shelves for GameCube games, which I think is more than enough considering this is all we have right now. We had to get these little side pieces off of the other, like the bigger shelves like that. So Ryan and Kyle did that and attached them to these little ones here because they didn't have them. And obviously that would have been bad. But shelf liners are done for this side completely as well. Atari games are going to be going here. So Atari, ColecoVision, and Television, Commodore, all that, they will all be going here. And we might have to take like one shelf off here for Atari accessories and controllers. We'll figure that out once we get to that point. And then, yeah, I think that's pretty much it because that was the last area that Kyle was working on for the shelf liners, and I think I already showed you guys the rest of the stuff. One thing we didn't talk about, though, is all these boxes right here. These are all DVDs from David. So these are the movies I bought a long time ago. So there's some Saw movies in there, some TV seasons, Day of the Dead, some good ones. But there's also a lot of random stuff, too, like the Sealed Minions DVD, some Shrek ones, Santa Paws 2, the Santa Pups. I know you guys all want to buy that one. But yeah, there's a ton of boxes, as you can tell. These are all completely full. Ugh. There's like the Happiest Baby on the Block. It's going to be a hot seller right there. But there's some good stuff that will sell. Finding Nemo, this Toy Story like 2-pack. It's pretty cool. So there's a ton of stuff. So it's going to take forever to get through this, but hopefully we can at least get some of it out before we open. Because as I've said before, this entire glass case here is going to be movies. Haven't brought any more TVs in yet. But yeah, it looks like someone started moving some stuff over. Kyle did. But yeah, that's where we are. And before we leave, we have 3 packages to open that the mailman dropped off today. Pretty sure these are just all eBay purchases. This one definitely is. Pokemon Black version 2. This is another listing that my friend Sean sent. He sent me quite a few over the past week or so. And we're trying not to really spend any money. But some of these, like Pokemon DS games, I can't pass up when it's like a really good price. This one is Pokemon Plantum. Abby remembers. Authentic. Another complete one. This one has an invoice. Let me see if it says the price. It does not. They're good prices though. Obviously, I wouldn't buy them if we weren't gonna make any money on them, but Pokemon DS games are like the craziest thing right now. The prices are crazy. Like a lot of these games we used to sell, you know, we'd have like 3 or 4 at a time and we'd sell them for like, you know, $40, $50, and now they're $150. Oh, this is an eBay purchase, but it's not a DS game, not a Pokemon game. This is a box and manual for Donkey Kong Country. And this one's really, really nice. Got a little creasing on the top. I guess a little one on the side there, but the bottom and that side are both very nice. Front and back is really good as well. And I saw this newly listed. I wasn't even looking for stuff to buy. It's got the manual in the tray. I wasn't looking for stuff to buy. I was going to eBay for something else, but my eBay like bookmark on my computer is a search. So whenever I go to eBay, it automatically pulls up a search for like newly listed Nintendo stuff, and that was like in the top couple. Whenever I go to eBay, I scroll down a little bit just to kind of look, even if I'm not looking to buy. But that was one of them, posted by a pawn shop, and they had best offer on it. So I think we got this for $40, and a complete one is about $80. A cartridge is about $20. So we already have cartridges, so we're not making a ton on it, but it's just a cool one to have for the store. So I think with that, guys, we are going to go ahead and end the vlog. Abby and I are going to grab some food on the way home, Hawaiian food, because it's amazing, and we're just going to chill. I think I was saying that the website would be going up tomorrow for us, which would be today for you guys, but I think it still will, but it's going to be later in the day. We have a couple more things we have to do before we can launch it, but it should be going up for you guys at some point later today. Tomorrow for me, today for you. So thank you guys so much for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed. Please don't forget to smack the like button, leave a comment down below, and subscribe. And we'll see you guys again tomorrow.